Hi everyone. So I did an initial reaction to this, and it's literally just me going and like smiling and going oh a couple times, like because I'm just watching it and it's so fast. There's so many scenes, so like I didn't want to keep stopping and commenting on it. So instead, I canned that, and now I am just uploading what is my like going back through and talking about the trailer video. So, without further ado, here is my not initial reaction, but third watch through reaction of the Wheel of Time teaser trailer. And this is my beautiful baby boy Teddy, and he is the best boy. All right, so we're in the waste, clearly traveling across on our way to Rudaean, and I know there's stuff online that is supposed to. It's like the scene. I think Couladin's in it, and it kind of identifies everyone that's in here. And I don't remember specifically, so I'm not gonna try when someone else has already done the work. But Rand, Ruark, Moraine's probably in here. Amis, a couple other maidens. Maybe Avienda's with them by now. I'm not 100% sure. This one, I was curious because so this is Egwene and Nynaeve, I think, right? But it looks like they're in the Two Rivers. So what are they doing in the Two Rivers? At this, I didn't think, unless this is like a flashback, I can't tell who this third person is based on the video. So I'm kind of curious as to what's going on there.
World is changing.
I thought that this was like Logain or maybe Mazrin Taim first. And then it just turns out it was a scraggly Rand. Look, he's got the coat is here, but it's bloody. It's got golden. Like, I don't know. If it's all bloody like this, he must have done something. So I'm wondering if this is alternate reality Rand that went insane in the Two Rivers. I guess I don't know how he'd have his red jacket if he stayed in the Two Rivers. But still, regardless, I am very excited for them showing us this sequence with the glass columns. This could also be from Moraine's visions or when Rand goes into the rings. I don't know. This I'm curious about because I think this is gonna be. Is this the sa'angreal that or tarangreal? Which the sa'angreal is the big one, right? That's connected to the statues. Like, is that gonna be what she's using here? Is it? I have a feeling they're gonna make it unisex, but I don't know 100% sure. And I wonder if like when Moiraine dies, that's how Rand is gonna get a hold of like the Choden Call access key. We'll see. Anyways, regardless, back to this. Liandrin being confronted by the tower. We got Swan. Looks like Alana, and then oh yeah, I said this was Egwene previously, but that looks, is that Egwene or Nynaeve chilling there? Either way, they're confronting her for being a dark friend. She is confirmed a traitor,
Sweeping us along against our control.
but then we've got this going on here, which same room, things are going crazy. And based on who's here, I can't tell if this is our Keeper of the Chronicles and this is Swan or not. That is not our Keeper of the Chronicles. That person does not have hair. But they're clearly under attack. So does the Dark Friend attack when they steal all the stuff from the tower? Is that gonna happen when they're confronting Liandrin? Like, is that how they're gonna get Liandrin out of there? And then also, will like how this is handled lead to the tower split? I don't know, because clearly I believe it looks like they're both gonna have to happen this season. So I'm curious as if it's gonna be one event or if one event's gonna cause like a couple episodes of issues and then we'll have like the big break. channeling looks dope. All right. We've come a long way since the first season of just not great, okay, to these look sick. Because you can see you got the different weave colors and stuff. Fire. It looks awesome. Oh, okay. Okay. So she protects Swan. That's Nynaeve. Alana. Wait a tick. So if that's... So these must be bad guys. Do they just appear and like boof Liandrin out of there? Also, this reminds me of a certain scene that happens in like the 10th book, where a certain bad character shows up and like tosses a fireball at one of the characters in the series, and they are holding a staff and they use it to protect somebody else, like because they can't move because their person is behind them, so they just put their hand up and get hit with a fireball. Very much like that. Yeah, okay, so Liandrin's hovering up above all these people. So these are all the Dark Friends. Alright, and that looks like Loyal. Oh dear. Oh dear, I've gone too far. Maybe, I don't know what that is. But yeah, so we've got that going on in the tower. And like I said, so they clearly they come into this like sentencing and they try to break Liandrin out. Is that going to be the same one? Also, everything about that looks sick. Tower, city, Tar Valon. Awesome. Great job with this. A1. This is one of the things that they've gotten right in the show, and I will absolutely praise, give credit where credit is due.
We cannot stand behind these walls and pretend we still have control.
Badass shot. Love the tower politics in like episode 6 of season 1. Really hope they lean into it more this season and kind of show us how much of a badass like Swan is, but then also like how powerful like the other like reds and the whatnot, like the different systems in the tower can be, and like the kind of influence they have.
This tower is destroying itself from the inside out.
You're right, Egwene. Okay, here we are. So, obviously, spoilers. Alana is clearly trying to keep someone from leaving here. She's got her 2 warders here.
If the White Tower does not bend the knee to Rand al'Thor, he will lose the last battle.
Okay, so Moiraine is clearly, like, so she's setting up the conflict, sort of like how, like, the tower is going to have to work with Rand and guide him. I don't know about bending the knee rather than trying to contain him. So this is probably after she goes through the circles. And then this is what? The 2 rivers? White Cloaks. Okay, we got the White Cloaks trying to break in. We got the 2 rivers people on the other side. Oh, wait. Are those the Trollocs in Dark Friends? So the White Cloaks might be helping. Either way. Okay. Can I get the Still of Perrin? It's going to be garbage quality, huh? Perrin's armor in this shot and like the other one looks sick. And second time watching this might be Fael back here. The Trollocs, all right. I've been critical of the Trollocs in some of the season 2 and late season 1 stuff. These look good, all right. We're back to I think the practical effects and muy bueno. Also, Perrin's armor looks way better. That's this. I wish I could get it to pause on that scene.
There's not enough air in the world to deal with this.
I like seeing the boys happy. But it looks like they're back in Tar Valon for this. So I'm wondering, because the books, like this kind of them being sort of buddies, blah, 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 happens in Tyr after book 3 when Rand does his shit, which has kind of been bundled all into season 2 of Falme. I call it Falme. So how does it does it work into this? Like, how does them being what looks like in Tar Valon equate to them all being together and then having to disperse to go their separate ways for the setup of book 4 and 5? I am very curious what they're... So this has to be like first episode of the season. And I'm guessing, I think this guy's probably painting Rand as the dragon.
What to deal with this?
Also, Matt looks like a G. So this looks like that bald Aes Sedai that was helping free Leandrin. I don't know what that's about.
They'll just come.
I'm curious. It's not going to be like Semirog, is it? And, of course, here we have our wonderful Lanfear. Great actress. Have liked the Lanfear stuff so far. The only thing I really didn't like was how, like, Rand and her were, like, together. Just kind of took away from his whole, like, innocent sheep herder vibe, but whatever.
They'll just come for
I don't know.
They'll come for all of us.
Setting up that, like, they're all in danger. This is going to be an ensemble kind of thing. Can't wait to follow everyone's stories. I've enjoyed them so far, but I hope some of them get built on a little more this season. Moghedien is creepy as fuck, and I like that. Look at this Dumb and Dumber ass haircut and that smile. I'm very interested in seeing how they start her and Nynaeve's relationship. Like, is she going to be kind of undercover at first? Or is she going to come out, like, right off the gate as, like, this scary antagonist and, like, Nynaeve the whole time knows that she's a bad guy? Because in the book, she's, like, undercover with them when they're doing, like, the traveling circus thing, right? Like, she's part of the group. Can't remember. And then they meet in the dream world, too. Dream world stuff.
We're going to the last place anyone would ever look for me.
The Waste. Loya looks a little better this season. I'm still salty that they stabbed him with the dagger in season 1. That was something. Although this stuff kind of looks like just cheap plastic. Alternate reality or dream world. Lan, Fear, and Rand. I almost said just Lan. Rand, Fear. Yo, who's she staring at, though, when she does this? Like, she's eyeing somebody. Is it going to be, like, a wise one of the girls? Is it going to be, like, a Shamael watching them in the dream? Past reality? Oh, I don't know. Egwene in the Waste, dressed in, like, different clothing. Looking forward to this. I personally think they've gotten the Egwene plot lines down pat. I've enjoyed it very much, other than, like, I don't know. I'm not sold on how she got her collar off, but whatever.
You do not belong here.
There's our first wise one. Is it Amos? Amos? With her spears. All right. Do wise ones carry spears? Question mark. I forget. I thought they gave up the spear. Or am I dumb? I don't know. She's got the collar on in this, too. So, clearly, nightmares, having them. Another dream world thing. This person just disappears. Ugh.
Our people have been waiting for the Karakarn's arrival.
I think these look pretty good. It's a quick scene. But it looks like, you know, it's in his skin, engraved in his skin, instead of just like a tattoo. Like, it's like a scarring, almost, that is tattooed. Hopefully, if this ran, or is it going to be cooled in? Either way. This is going to be a very deep cut for everyone out there. I have a video of playing through this. The Wheel of Time mod for Skyrim. There's a Wheel of Time like mission mod. The voice actress for Aviendha sounds just like this actual Aviendha actress. I have a video on my profile of that if you're interested in checking it out. But they sound almost identical.
To think it might be you.
So where are they? So they're clearly like, is this Tar Valon, or is it going to be like, because Falme didn't look like this. Falme was arid as shit. So they've got to be in another city at this point. where is it? Do they go to Tyr initially, like off the like, or is it just back to Tarvalon, or are they in Caemlyn? I don't know. They wouldn't. No, the Aiel wouldn't be in Caemlyn. They wouldn't let them in. But Avienda, and then is this Bane or Chiad? I forgot if they.
I think it might be you. Karn's arrival. Do you think it might be you?
Oh, she's grilling him. I mean, let's be honest. Very harsh.
Each step forward is a
initial.
step backwards through time.
Class columns. So is this gonna be like past life, like Rand and his family? Is this Age of Legends? Perhaps this kind of looks like the shit they were wearing in that flashback, sort of. Maybe way back. Either way, I can't wait. These scenes are something. A lot of lore. Can't wait to see him brought to life. I mean, I think we all knew that Rand and Egwene weren't going to end up together, even if you're just a show watcher. Whether or not, because that scene happens where they break up. It's in Tyr, right? Yeah, it's in the Stone of Tyr before they all do their own thing. Like, Rand's like, Egwene goes to tell Rand that she doesn't love him, and he says the same thing back to her, and she's like, wait, what the fuck? And then does Elaine go to him later, or is Elaine there with her when she's like, hey, I like you, I think you're cute? Can't remember.
What did you see in the rings?
In every future where
Who is the other? Is it just another Moraine, maybe?
every future where I lived, Rand dies. And the only way he lived.
I want to know what her outfit in this is about. And then Rand stabbed with a sword. Obviously, they're like alternate realities and stuff, so I'm not going to put too much thought into it, but I want to put a lot of thought into it because I'm just curious. Like, what is it? See, like this one where I think she's wearing a similar outfit. Rand's got his dragon thing on, and his knee is being bent. He looks betrayed. Oh, he looks so sad. Look at him. Oh, breaks my heart. I tried to look at this to see if there was like any recognizable Forsaken, but it's just too dark and the quality on the YouTube video isn't there. So hopefully we get like a still or something, and maybe these people are more than just dark friends. Obviously Lanfear, and Rand. But if those are like all the Forsaken that are going to be in the show, that'd be neat. And then this seeing Moraine killed a bunch of times is going to be a trip. By Lanfear a bunch of times.
We don't.
The Lion Throne or whatever. Is it the Lion Throne of Andor? Either way. Morghese got these lions off to the side. Then these ones back here. They're lady lions. Too. I didn't know this. They don't have the manes. Is that, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be like, oh, they fucking changed it from the books. Blah, 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 blah. Is that how it is in the books? Are they non-maned lions? Either way, they all look cool. Notice how they all have red or some type of crimson. I don't know if this one's Elaida or not. Very cool. So why are we at the throne room? Does Rand go? Do we go to Caemlyn at some point? And some of this stuff happens in Caemlyn. Like, what are we doing? I'm so curious.
Win battle.
Oh, wait. That overhead shot might have a... not really. There's like a different banner here, though. This might be like some other group. Green. Can't really tell.
Battles with...
I'm excited for Elaida. Honestly, like, obviously great actress. Elaida's character, though, is just so, like, frustrating, though. I feel like it's going to have, like, the Dolores Umbridge effect, where I just hate her, and it makes me just not like when she's on screen, and I just get angry. We'll see.
Politics and prophecies.
Elaine is a heartthrob.
Politics and prophecies.
Wonder what she's... Look how deep in thought she is. I wonder, is this like before she goes to see Rand? Tell him she thinks he's cute. I don't know. And then this is the Galad, who I guess probably looks the part. Good at sword fighting. Beating the shit out of kids. I don't see anything else in this scene. Okay, controversy time. All right. One of my big complaints so far in this series is that the battles have seemed very kind of minimized, like they're watered down and they're not very big. Like when Matt blows the horn, it's what, like 15 dudes standing on top of a wall, and they just rush like 20 other dudes on like this parapet wall, and that's it. That's the horn sounding, and I guess they ghost around and do some more killing. But the scale of some of these fights has been kind of lackluster. So I hope for the Battle of Two Rivers, they kind of get it. Like this almost too seems very... Like they've got the mountain to the side and then trees to the other side. So all the Trollocs are just going to attack in this little straight line. Like I hope this isn't just the only thing that goes into it.
With armies.
Got the women helping out. Perrin Goldeneyes doing his thing. And then, okay, so this is Alana's one order, right? This is Alana's order. So this is, so there's the tower thing happens, and then also she's in the Two Rivers, right? Yeah. Yeah. So Alana's at both. I thought it was Varen. I thought Varen was in the Two Rivers and Alana wasn't. Maybe I gotta go back and read book 4, double check. I wonder if this is pre or post of a certain character. He's gonna die. One of them's gotta die. Obviously, he's still here. So, I forget the name of the other one. I wonder if he dies in the tower. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Obviously, a lot of Trollocs, but like this is the battle piece, and then the main gate, and then they have the mountain here. Like, I don't know. Loose. Fael, right? Isn't that Fael? Pretty sure. That's exciting. The look fits the part in my brain. I feel like she's got to have like a way bigger nose, but other than that, pretty on point. See, very cool, but very minimized. Very just hallway corridor. So we'll see. But I guess if you're trying to fight a battle, you would want to do it in like a narrow valley. So if they explain it that way and do it like that, I don't know. We'll find out. Loyal with the two maidens. Let's go. Badass. I'm wondering what this is about. Who's this? Is this Lanfear? And this person with a fire sword? Is that like... So this person can channel. They're channeling a fire sword. Oh, duh. Like, she can channel. So is this her, Aviendha?
Make them believe in you.
I'm sorry, but this is a dream sequence, I'm sure, where Rand's probably just a farmer.
Make them believe.
That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. What is this goatee and this hair and just that's brutal. How could they do this to a human being?
Even you.
Still better looking than me.
And they will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Okay, early development, Elaine and Rand. What's she saying?
And they will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, they will. So, oh yeah, so this is Perrin. Loyal, maybe those 2 maidens. So those maidens come with them to the 2 rivers.
the earth.
Perrin kissing Fael. Moiraine maybe this is actual reality. I don't know. White cloaks. There's dead white cloaks here too. Fael's got her knife out. Hell yeah.
This is what I was born to do.
Okay, so this one, it looks like it's the these little body things. So this is a Stone of Tear moment, right? The bubble of evil comes up. It's like the beginning of book 4, I think. And like these things keep coming out of all the mirrors and stuff like that, and they're like Rand. And like he breaks the mirrors and the little guys are coming out and they're trying to stab him too. And then Rand looks like he just kind of melts them all. I wonder if these are all like weaves of fire. I'm hoping that Rand channeling evolves to more than just these bursts of energy, which early series he can't really control it as well, but over time that kind of changes. So I'm hoping this season we get some more like controlled channeling. So obviously season 1, season 2, a lot to improve on. To be very honest with you, those sit at like 5 out of 10 for me, maybe even 4 out of 10. But when I say that, I mean like a 10 out of 10 is like the last battle, or you know, them defending the manor, Demise Wells, like those level events also brought to film, as well as like some of the big battles in like Lord of the Rings and like moments like that. So it's not only is it like the subject of it has to be amazing, but also the way it's brought to the table would be a 10 out of 10. So for it to be a 5 out of 10, with that being the scale, isn't like me spitting in its face, but it is just the reality of the Wheel of Time, in my opinion. Like the very best of the Wheel of Time should be, in my opinion, the best thing that I have ever watched. So I'm really hoping we can get into that like 6 or 7 out of 10 range with this season, with some of the stuff that happens in this season. My hype is here, all right? My hype has been here at the start of every season, and then little events will happen. They're pretty good. Season 2 is pretty good, but there was like a couple plot lines that I just could not look past. And then the finale I kind of thought was lackluster. Not as lackluster as season 1, but it left a lot to be desired. So I'm praying that we get something better in season 3, and that we build on the things that they're good at, and just straight up to the trash can with the stuff that they kind of missed on. But I'm excited. I have hope. I'll be here watching with only hopes for the best. I'm not hate watching. I'm hoping for the best, and we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's just kind of my quick little run through of the season trailer. Let me know what I missed, what I got wrong, and how excited are you guys for this season? I am. Let's go.